NANI?
Leave hypotheticals in the subreddit, guys, and I'll give an answer. Usually it's it depends.
What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom here. It's time for It Depends, where I react to what's been going on this week in the subreddit. Let's jump right into it. Upvote this picture so Tom is forced to comment. Devin? There's so much wrong with this photo. First, who the hell does Devin think he is wearing a leather jacket? And second, and I'm going to be very upset if this is true, at 475 upvotes, this might be the most liked post of all time. It is. Oh my God. Devin! Do I call him? Should I call him? Should I call Legal? No, I'm not going to call him. I'm not going to be weird. Not going to be weird. I'm going to text him. Devin, let me just tell you something right here. You think you're cool. You think you're cool. Yeah, you might have millions of followers and get millions of views. I'm on to you. Don't play around with trains. Okay, I'm fairly confident I cannot show y'all this clip on YouTube because it will get restricted. It's not good. It's not good. If you ever find yourself in this situation, I, Attorney Tom, am giving you authority to break the barriers. Break the train barriers. Very, very small price to pay for the alternative. Just keep going. We are not the same. You watch Legal Eagle because he's the biggest lawyer on YouTube. I watch Attorney Tom because he's the tallest lawyer on YouTube. We are not the same. Damn right. Devin, cannot emphasize this enough. I'm on to you. When this fails, and it will, who's going to be at fault? Is there even laws for Wi-Fi towing yet? Toyota is working on a hitchless towing where the two vehicles are only connected through Wi-Fi. What? How does that make sense? Wi-Fi is not like a magnet. How can this... Oh, okay. Maybe they're suggesting that this thing right here will be fully like self-driving and it just kind of follows the car like a Roomba. So that's actually a very interesting legal question if what I'm assuming they're suggesting is applicable, because right now there's really no such thing as a fully autonomous vehicle, full self-driving. You know, you see a Tesla and it's driving itself. Well, ultimately the driver is still responsible, and there's a bunch of warnings for that, and they're supposed to keep their hands on the wheel and override the system if and when it's applicable. So in that case, it's really going down to the driver is still responsible. But for something like this, where the driver of this vehicle presumably has no control over how this vehicle operates, it almost certainly is going to fall under the software, under that company. And if that's the case, there are a lot of details that have to be worked out. For instance, even if it is the company's fault, can you also sue the original driver? And these are issues that really haven't been worked out yet. But I presume over the next 5 to 10 years, these are going to be very big issues. So the short answer, it depends. How about this one? Today I'm making fresh fish tacos for the person who keeps stealing my lunch from the refrigerator at work.
That's nasty.
So first of all, that's absolutely disgusting, but it is better than what we've seen before in the past where people were literally poisoning their coworkers. This wouldn't necessarily be poison, it would just be disgusting. So there's probably even less potential for facing some form of liability. Now, am I telling you to do this? No, I am not. But am I suggesting that probably nothing would happen to you? Maybe. It depends. Would you sue me? What are the chances of Attorney Tom suing me if I purchased the phone number 855-TOM-WINS and had it play a recorded message of saying, unfortunately, Attorney Tom could not come to the phone right now as he couldn't find his special step. Please call back another time or alternatively search for an attorney over 5 foot. You know what? I was going to let this slide. I was going to let it slide. It's a funny joke. Ha ha ha. But I would sue you 100%. You're going down. Thought this might belong here. Juan Catalan spent nearly 6 months in jail for the murder of a teenage girl until his lawyer found an unused photo of him from HBO's Curb Your Enthusiasm that proved he had been at the Dodgers game with his 6-year-old daughter. So normally on this channel, we post people doing illegal things on social media. This is the opposite. If you're not doing illegal things, you know, maybe have a record of it. So if you get accused of illegal things, you can prove that, you know, you weren't doing the illegal things. Attorney Tom about to get paid.
NANI?
All right, so the ride looks real fun, right up until the point that you realize that that cable should be attached to that hook. And then you wonder, what aren't they doing?
Do not get on Carnival Rides, please. Please. This is so bad. They are a death trap. They are a death trap. Do not do this. But also call 855-TOM-WINS if some shit happens. Violence is never the answer. Violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes. Where's the hammer? Ooh! Knowledgehammer, baby. This is actually the original Knowledgehammer because I'm filming at my house because I'm back home. He must be brought to justice. Wanted, Devin Stone. Wanted for stealing Attorney Tom's catchphrase, don't record your crime. If you have any information on this man, call 855-TOM-WINS. Lots of Devin memes tonight. Lots of Devin memes. Devin. Kaboom. Robert, the first man to go to space without a space rocket. Oh my. This is so bad. This is so bad. What the hell is he doing? Rule 1 of when you are doing hot work or welding or whatever the hell you want to call it, make sure nothing around you is flammable, such as about 100 different tanks that are probably flammable. Also, he needs to be wearing eye protection as well. This guy gets a Knowledgehammer. This guy gets a Knowledgehammer. Where's the knowledge? Would you still be able to sue if you got sick? To eat snacks from Vital Proteins, you have to contractually agree not to sue them if anything bad happens. They've been sued previously for lead and or cadmium contamination. Okay, I cannot read this. However, I'm pretty confident that this won't hold up. In short, you can't waive negligence, which is basically what food contamination is. Why is the food contaminated? Because you were negligent and it's contaminated in some way. So it doesn't matter whether or not there's like a waiver or if they accepted these terms and conditions. And certainly it's unconscionable to have a term in there that just says, hey, you can't sue me for anything ever. The dirty trick is a lot of times companies put language like this in front of their consumers to scare them. So they talk themselves down from hiring a lawyer. Hey buddy, I'm sorry you got hurt. You should really think about hiring a lawyer. You know, I would love to hire a lawyer, but I vividly remember seeing something that said, I'm not allowed to sue. Man, that sucks. Those companies think of everything. Just because the company says you can't sue doesn't mean you can't sue. Yes, hello, is this Attorney Tom? If so, I'd like to file a lawsuit. No one was injured besides my wallet, and your 4-foot house is being delayed. Ah! Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah. I mean, what else is there to say? This is definitely a case. It just depends on how much material are they going to be able to reuse? How long will it take to get it back to where it was? They were just framing the house. So maybe it wouldn't be that much of a delay, but maybe if time is of the essence and that is very important to the contract, it could cause some issues. But yeah, I mean, it definitely could be a case. Attorney Tom, there's hope. X-rays of a patient who had their legs lengthened and height increased by 6 inches. Both femurs and tibias were broken and adjusted. Okay, here's the problem. I have no interest in being 6'7". That's just ridiculous. I'm totally fine with just being 6'1". How many laws are broken here? Hi everyone, I'm looking for a natural sperm donor meeting these requirements. Ages 16 to 20. Okay, right off the bat, if they mean natural sperm donor as in like, you know, not artificially inseminating, then this is very illegal. Never use any prescription or illicit drugs. Never drink except for communion. I think she probably meant communion. blonde or light brown hair, not overweight, and comes with 75% plus American background, agrees to forfeit all parental rights at the time of birth. No payment will be collected during any natural breeding sessions. However, regular child support payments in the amount of 20% of your income will be expected within the first months of birth. You will remain completely anonymous throughout the child's 18th year of life, and you'll be expected to maintain that same level of anonymity with anyone around you. Please reach out to me through Messenger for more information. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go right over the most glaring issue here, and we're gonna go and talk about the parental rights thing. So there are a lot of contradictions here. You can't say you're gonna forfeit all parental rights except for the fact that you're gonna be paying child support. So no rights, but still child support. So yeah, that's gonna be an issue. And additionally, normally child support is capped, and usually it's a fixed amount. So it's not just 20% of your income. It's probably more realistically in most states, it's like 20 to 30% of your income up to X amount. And last thing, just from the contract perspective, normally when there's a sperm donor that's, you know, a not natural sperm donor, they do sign away a lot of their rights. And here with that process not occurring and the normal child conceiving process taking place, there's definitely going to be a lot of difficult legal barriers unless this thing is papered up correctly, which, trust me, it won't be. So if there are any over the age of 18 kings thinking of taking this poster up on their offer, let me, Attorney Tom, your friend, not your lawyer, your friend, advise you against it. No, no, no. What's your take? I made and installed this decoy, stopped paying my power bill, free power. My take is eventually they will get so fed up with this that they will come and actually shut off your power regardless of the decoy. Is it funny? Yes. Should you do it? No. That's it for today's video. Bye.
He's a catastrophic injury attorney who accidentally became a YouTuber. Attorney Tom.